So we're going to be using, it starts with Art Stamp Set, and we're also going to be using the Arts and Crafts dies that coordinate with it. So pretty. There's so many different little dies in here. You have your little trims. They're so sweet. And then the little things that cut out your images, like the little re-inker, a paper, what do you call those? Paper clips, like the office type. Then you have a little paper clip. And then this is a tag, some buttons, and your pencils, and they're not pencils, they're shaped like the blends and the aqua painters and the watercolor pencils. So anyway, they're so sweet. I have a lot of fun with that. We're also going to be using the button embossing folder that also coordinates with it. It's in the suite. Well, I don't remember. Follow Your Art, I believe, is the name of the suite. And then we're going to throw in the Be Mine stitched framelit dies. I love them. I know I've been using them a lot, but I love them. I think they just add a little extra something to your project. And then we've got the embellishment kit, Follow Your Art embellishment kit, that comes with these little felt cutouts here that are stitched all in there. So I've used quite a few of them actually. We're going to use them. And then it comes with 2 spools of baker's twine. This one's Calypso Coral, and it has a Pacific Point, but I'm not sure what I did with it. I'm sure it's somewhere. And then it has the paper, the little mini paper clips in the little colors too. Well, shoot, it won't stick on my finger. Right there, the little paper clips. And then it has these little charms, little heart charms, and I'm sure you will not be able to read that, but it says made with love. And that's so cute, but we're going to be using some of the things in here. And then we are, hey Tori, hey Lynette, hey Linda. So that's what we're going to be using those 2. And then, let's see, let me just show you the suite. It's right here. They'll fit into the screen. So this is the suite. It's Follow Your Art suite. So it makes all these beautiful, sweet little projects and more, whatever your little mind can come up with, which mine has struggled sometimes with this set. Even though I love it so much, sometimes there's a lot in here, and I tend to make it look busy, and I don't want it to look busy. So, but it's so beautiful. I love the paper. It's just gorgeous. Follow Your Art Designer Series paper. So I wish I had maybe it's on this side here. Yeah, here we go. So this is the patterns that are on it, and we're going to be using this one right here and this one right here with the little scissors. We're going to be using those. I would pull the whole thing out, but truthfully, you guys, I've used the paper so much, hey Margaret, so much that I don't really have a whole lot left. I love the paper, and I've used it with different suites too, and different stamp sets. So it's not only just for the Follow Your Art stamp set. So anyway, let me move that out of the way, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm a little tongue-tied today. I don't know if it's because I'm pretty tired because I was up last night during the storm, and I couldn't sleep. So I tried to take a nap. I actually think I did fall asleep, and my son came and woke me up and said, Mom, the storm's here, the storm's here. So I got up and turned on the news and watched Ben Jones roll up his sleeves and all that good stuff. And so it got kind of nasty out there in some places, but thankfully in our place it didn't. Okay, so I have a piece of cardstock. This is Coastal Cabana. It is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So that is going to be our base. And then, here, we're going to be using, this is the Designer Series paper here. So let me just show you real quick what the card was. It was like this, and then we had the little ribbon spool, and then our sentiment, Follow Your Art. So that was the card that I posted. So I'm going to show you how to make it, but make it even prettier, like step it up some. So this isn't that paper beautiful and colorful? I love it. And then this is the other side. It's got stitchings and all that fancy stuff on there. And then we've got the scissors. This is Blushing Bride, and then that's the other side with the spools of ribbons and little fancy buttons and stuff. I love this paper. It's so sweet. We could even use that too, but I'm going to use this one. So what I'm going to do is I am going to layer this because I didn't layer it in our first card. So I'm going to layer this on, this is 5 1/4 by 4, and then this is 5 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to layer those together so that it gives us a little border. And where's my glue here? Uh-oh, I've got a whole bunch of stuff up on my screen and I do not know how it got here. So you're going to hear some clicking. There we go. So hopefully I'll be able to keep up with y'all's comments too. I try to remind myself to look up so that I can see them. But sometimes when you get into your groove, you kind of forget. So let me center this on here the best that I can. Which, there, I'm okay with that. It's not perfectly straight, but it looks good to me. Okay, so that already, see the difference in just that alone makes. It steps it up just a little bit. Then I'm going to come in with our Designer Series paper, and this is an add-on too, and I am going to put my glue on here. Wasn't that great English? I don't even think that was very good English. So we're going to center that on there, and I'm going from edge to edge, and this is a little longer, but I'm okay because we're going to trim that off. And that's going to be like that. And then I'm going to take my little scissors and I'm going to trim this off. Hey, Olivia, how are you? And hi, Emily. Okay, so we're just going to trim that off just like that. And then we're going to put that right in the center. And I'm going to glue that down. Hey, Jacob. I'm going to glue that down just like that, as straight as I can. So there we go. All right, so now we've got that. So now we just need to do some stamping and some die cutting. So we are going to take our Memento black ink, and I'm using Memento because it's a water-based ink, so that, because I'm going to use my alcohol markers, my Stampin' Blends to cover the, to color the ribbon. So I'm just going to stamp off our ribbon right over here, just like that. And then we're going to color that. And I'm using Daffodil Delight, Bermuda Bay, and Calypso Coral. Actually, Bermuda Bay and Pool Party. So I know that the colors in this are Pacific Point, Coastal Cabana, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, and but then there's also Blushing Bride, and looks like that could be like Daffodil Delight. You probably even could use So Saffron if you wanted to, but that's one of the fantastic things that I do not like the way that's stamped. So we're going to flip that over and we are going to stamp that again. That's one of the things that I absolutely love about Stampin' Up! Is all their colors, just they coordinate so nicely together, and it makes it so easy. And it coordinates with the Designer Series paper, and then you've got your stamps and your dies and your punches, and everything just works together. It's like really, really cool. You like that glitch effect? What glitch effect? I'm not sure what you're talking about, except for it's pixely in the picture. Okay, so now I've got that, and this dries really fast, but I always want to make sure that it's nice and dry. And we're going to go ahead, I'm going to start off with the dark Daffodil Delight, because that looks like crushed curry to me. So I'm just going to go in here and kind of just do some shading too. So I'm going to color it really dark. I'm going to really lay on the ink there. And then I'm going to come in here. So I'm kind of doing it where I think my shadows are going to be. And just like that. And then come around here like that. And then this. And come around here like that. Then I'm going to bring in the light Daffodil Delight. And then we're just going to kind of blend it. And just pull that color in. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's really, really, what's the right word I'm using? Soothing? Oh, I'm so glad you did not put your amp on. Thank you. Okay, so my son plays his guitar. He's getting really good at it. He can listen to a song and learn how to play it by ear most of the time. It's really cool. Okay, so let's see. Then we can blend in this one. So did everybody do okay in the storm that lives in the area? Uh-oh, I think my Daffodil Delight is running out of ink. I've used this color so much. Alright, so there is our blending. Can you guys see that? Isn't that pretty? So where it's darker and then where the light hits it, it's lighter. Okay. I get these silly little pop-ups. I guess they're mail notifications, and they irritate me. So now I'm going to use my Calypso Coral, and I've got my light and my dark, and I'm going to color the middle ribbon with it. I don't like that. I like the bullet tip better for little tiny areas. And I am just going to color that. And then I'm going to come in with the dark. There's no real rule on how to do it. Did I freeze, you guys? There's no rule on how to do it. You can do your light first and then do your dark for your blending. But I really... usually I'll do my light, my dark, and then go in with my light. And then if I need to touch up with my dark, I will. So there we go. So we've got that. And now we're going to do our Pool Party and our Bermuda Bay. So I've got dark Pool Party. I think this is the dark. Yep. Dark Pool Party and dark Bermuda Bay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color every other line in the ribbon. So this looks like kind of the striped Bermuda Bay ribbon that I use all the time. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to come in with the Bermuda Bay, and we're going to color in the white lines. It's such a tiny little area. Okay, there we go. So now that is ready to cut out. Oh, Coda's watching with you now. Okay. I'm just trying. Okay. All right. So here we go. I am going to cut out this, with the die that goes to that, so it's going to be right here. And then we're going to go ahead and cut out a heart too. So I am bringing in my Be Mine, and I'm using the largest skinny shaped one, not the scalloped ones, but the skinnier shaped heart. We're going to use that one. And let me go ahead and run this through the Big Shot. I would bring it over there. Maybe I will. I won't be able to when I do the embossing part because I don't have the I have the old style platform and it won't fit here. So I've got my magnetic plate and my die. We're going to put it, hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to bring this up a little, try to anyway. Alright, so I am going to just line that up in there. Hopefully you guys can see. I hope you can. Can you guys see that? By the time I see your comment though, I'll already have it ran through probably. And then our heart. And then I'm going to put another cutting plate right on top carefully so that it doesn't move. And then I'm just going to crank this through. Okay. And then there we go. So isn't that cool? I love this machine. Okay, so I am going to put this aside. Actually, I'll go ahead and I'll try it while we've got it here. I just may have to move it over a notch or two. Maybe if I do it like that, it will still work. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in one of our stitched parts, and I'm bringing in my button embossing folder, and I'm just going to stick the heart in there like so, and then I'm going to layer it in the cutting plates, and then I'm going to run it through. Hopefully I can give it a little, there we go. Well, I'm trying to hold the one flap over because it's too long for my area. There we go. I got it. So I'm going to run it through, but I'm going to crank it back through again just to make sure we have a nice embossed heart here. So there we go. So there, that's what it looks like. So hopefully you guys can see that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now we're done with that. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm pretty sure that's all we're going to do with the embossing folders. Ouch. Okay. I just hit my elbow. Alright, so now we're going to bring back in our piece. I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down to the card base. Just like so. Alright, there we go. Didn't get enough glue over here. Let me get some more glue. I don't like the way that pokes up on me. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to put this right there. So see how this is already like the other one was super, super cute and very simple. But this is like, it's giving it like a really wow factor. And then we're going to pop this up too. So dimensionals are your friend. I love dimensionals because they just really add a little something to your cards. I can't remember. I think it's this side. All right. So that's going to go right up there like so. I think I'm going to put extra ones on there. I'll put them here. This is going to go through the mail, so I want to make sure that it holds up. So I'm going to take off my backings. And then we're just going to put our heart right in the center, just like so. And then this, I'm going to pop this guy up too, our little ribbons, right here. Did I freeze you guys? Because My screen is frozen. I hope that I didn't. All right. You like them, don't you? Sarah, Olivia, I loved your card you made. I loved your video too. Okay, Emily, you did a great job filming it. Okay, so there we go. So that's that so far. Is that not so cute? Okay, now we're going to add a few things to it, and we're going to pull out our embellishment kit. And we are going to use some of the Calypso Coral linen thread. We're going to use one of the heart trinkets. And let's see here. What else could we use? I think I'm going to use the Coastal Cabana heart too. And then I also think we're going to use this little scallop thing too. We're going to put that right down here, like so. And then this is going to go right here, like that. Or maybe it'll come right down here, and this will come here. Just like that, I think. Probably should have waited before I put my ribbons down because now they're kind of stuck there. I think I wonder if I can lift that up carefully. No, I'm not going to mess with it. I'll tear it. Okay, so it's going to go just like that, I think. All right, so we're going to use some dimensionals again, and I'm going to put a dimensional right on the back of that. This one I'm just going to glue straight down. So I'm just going to take some Tombow. I'm not sure if the Tombow will work. Can't remember. It's been a while since I used this suite. But we'll find out. If the Tombow doesn't, we'll bring in some tear and tape. I know that that will work. And that is going to go right like so. Just like that. Kind of slide this over just a little bit. Just like that. Not pretty. And then we're going to pop this up. It's going to pop up right there. Okay, so we'll pop that up just like that. And then we're going to make a little bow using this ribbon. Jacob. Okay, so if I can get this on here. Let's give this a little trim. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to pull it through long enough to make a bow. And I probably have more than what I need, but I just want to be sure. So I am going to tie this into a knot first. Just like that. Tie another knot. There we go. And then we're going to make a bow. Just like so. And then I'm going to hold the string because it tends to twist on you when you pull it. So I'm just kind of holding it to keep it from twisting. And then if you can see what I'm doing, I'm just kind of holding it to keep it from twisting. And there we go. Yeah, I didn't need that much string, but it's okay. And then we're going to put that right on our little heart, just like so. All right, and we're going to use a glue dot for that. Thank you for sharing. Don't forget to share. Sharing is caring. and it gets you entered into a drawing too, so to win something. Which from last week's video, what was it, Friday's video, if you guys shared that video, whether you shared it live or the replay, you get entered into a drawing on Friday. This Friday, we're going to be doing the drawing for this stamp set. It's not brand new, but it's still in great condition, and I'm just going to give it away. Okay, so we're going to give this a little trim. I need my ribbon scissors. Let's give that a little trim. Just like that. And there we go. So isn't that cute? I hope you guys like that. I think it's super, super cute. And just adding a few things, using some texture, an embossing folder, some different elements, and using the Stampin' Dimensionals, it really gives your card a different look. I'm going to add another one right here because that side is kind of like falling in a little. So there we go. So just like so. I hope you guys like that. What's embellishments? They're like these little extra little things here. The heart, the little scallop, the trinket, ribbon, rhinestones, pearls, sequins, all kinds of stuff like that that you can use to decorate up your card with. So, yep. So if you guys share this video, and on Friday as well, we'll do 2 drawings. We'll do one for the stamp set, whoever shared this past Friday's video, and make sure you comment that you shared so that I know for sure. And we'll do a drawing for this one, whoever shares this video, and then whoever wins will get this card in the mail. All right, you guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me live today. I hope that you guys will leave here feeling inspired. Thank you, Nelda. I know, aren't those embellishments, they're so sweet. So I love that little kit. I've used it a lot on all different kinds of things. So, yes, I really love them a lot. So anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'm going to try to pop in here again during the week, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. But I'm going to try to. But if you make sure that you click notifications, you'll get notified when I do so that you don't miss anything. And I will definitely see you guys back here Friday at 12:30. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Doodly-doo.